about how well he served yesterday. Not the best of starts today.
Love 15.
About Thiem perhaps feeling a few more nerves today because there's a little bit more expectation on his shoulders. Perhaps this is a great chance to claim another win against Nadal. Do the big guns still feel nerves, do you think?
I think so, yeah. I think everybody does. I think today they're not really feeling the nerves anymore. They're not playing anymore because you can see that they're very passionate about it, and you always want to win. You always have those doubts if you're still good enough or not.
Wow. Let's just hope this match continues like that.
Beautiful finish from Nadal. Look at the angle he found there.
Wonder whether this is going to be the match where Rafa Nadal really announces himself to the tennis world that he is back. I just wonder what he will have thought about all the media, whether he's read any of the tennis media and the journalists in terms of, after that loss to Fognini, performances here, question marks about his game style, about his forehand.
Well, I think he's long enough in the game to know that all these opinions from the outside don't really matter, to be honest. I think what matters is what he thinks, what he feels.
So secures the first game of this opening set of this semi-final. Do often feel, I have to say, with those superhuman players that we have at the top end of our game, the Nadal, Djokovic, Federer and Murray, whenever they seem to be questioned or someone seems to write them off, they just seem to use that as fuel. And that you just wonder whether that will be the case here for Rafa Nadal in this encounter against Dominic Thiem. There's been a fair few people I've been talking to who've said, I could see Thiem winning this one. And that's amazing to think that that was being said here in Barcelona.
Yeah.
That's what's happened after that fabulous performance from Fognini last week. As well as what we've seen from Thiem this week.
Kind of made a statement also now already with this first game. These few two backhand winners.
I was listening to an interview with Mark Knowles, doubles world #1. He felt this match would be a battle of court position. He was going to get tighter to that baseline, and saw in that first game Nadal right on top of the baseline, taking those backhands early. Do you agree with that synopsis?
Yes, 100%. I think, I mean, on the clay court, that's one of the most important things, not give away any positioning. And as soon as you have the chance, step up and attack the opponent.
15 all.
And that is one of the best. at doing that.
Trenta 15. 30-15.
Sure you're sitting comfortably.
40-15.
So interesting, much like the first semi-final, in fact, with all the little tactics we're seeing already in these opening exchanges.
Finishing with an ace. Good hold for Dominic Thiem.
Excellent response after that first opening game from Nadal.
That's the forehand you want to see.
15-0.
Very heavy, very deep.
Love.
Team thinks this one's missed.
Okay.
So does Nadal.
15
Second double for the
15
match.
Being very aggressive with it, though, isn't he? We talked about the importance of court position. You just wonder whether that's the tactic there for Nadal. Feeling that he's happy to risk a little more. As I say, served very well both first and second serve yesterday, and he lost 2 points behind his second serve out of the 15 times he had to play it.
Trenta 15. 30-15.
The thing with Thiem, as I mentioned before, he's beaten Nadal 3 times before on clay, once in each of the last 3 years. So Buenos Aires 2016, Rome 2017, Madrid last year. So just wonder whether he wants to use up his one here, save it for the French Open.
You think he's doing the math there?
Go. Nadal.
Solid start then. The world number 2.
Nadal.
Served so far in the
Nitto.
second semi-final. Nadal,
Two games to
2 games to 1.
Away. Tagging rapidamente, sisplau. Tagging,
Wonderful
sisplau.
tournament again, hasn't it? It's been going since 1953. It has been busy day after day. And there is not a seat free in the house
Rapidamente,
for
sisplau.
this mouth-watering semi-final matchup. Those that may have missed the first one missed a treat too, because it was a stunner between Daniil Medvedev and Kei Nishikori. Medvedev winning 7-5 in the third.
Tagging,
These
sisplau.
two so far have almost just been feeling each other out, know each other's game so well. Of course, there wasn't much of a delay between the matches either. It was a long match, the previous one on this court, so I think a few of the fans just wanted to grab a bite to eat or a drink before coming back in.
Sisplau.
On serve so
Tagging
far,
rapidamente, sisplau.
1-2.
Zero 15. Low 15.
Don't want to give away 3 points like that against Nadal.
You made a really interesting point early on in the week where you were talking about, you know, when you play the big guys and the best guys in the business, that sometimes you don't need to play your best tennis, and realizing that. Is that the same though? Does that still apply to Rafa on clay?
Yeah, I mean, you have to play a good match. I mean, it's not like you just put the ball in play and then hope for to win the match. You have to perform well. But what I mean is, you don't have to overplay. You don't have to hit every shot to the line. You don't have to hit the perfect serve all the time. You have to play solid and be consistent. And then I think what matters is the big moments in those matches. That's why those guys are up there all the time, because they know how to play their best tennis in those moments. We've shown the match point from yesterday. Look at the passing shot is coming up at match point. That's talent.
Second. 32. Solución. ¿Cómo chequear? Hace así porque...
Oh, has he made it? He has. Nadal just didn't perhaps do enough with that first volley.
40-30. 40-30.
Yeah, should have done more with the first volley. Kind of had the whole court open, and maybe he wanted to play the drop shot, but played something in between the drop shot and the long volley.
Did well there on the slide, Thiem. Well, again charging forward, but once again it backfires.
Dos jokes igual. 2 games on.
It's 2 games apiece.
Thiem did very well there to keep the ball low. Hit it to Nadal's feet.
Really, 3rd double fault already for Nadal.
Love 15.
And if your team now, that second serve return, your position, would you do anything different because of these doubles?
It's tough to say. I mean, I would, yes, because I think it just I would try to attack it, be very aggressive off the second serve, because it's just adding that extra pressure.
It's terrific foot speed from Thiem. Talk about pressure. There is a bit of pressure on the Nadal serve.
Very good drop shot from Nadal, but he kind of got wrong-footed there from Thiem. Maybe looked like he was going to go cross-court, but ended up going down the line. Surprised Nadal.
Brilliant tennis again from Thiem. That sort of point must give him a whole heap of confidence. He was the one causing Nadal all sorts of problems from the back of the court. 3 break points for the Austrian.
Merci.
Saves the first one.
15-40.
But again, great defense from Thiem. Did very well to get to that forehand.
Nadal did very well yesterday. Talked about the first serve percentage. He was able to pick up a lot of cheap points behind that first serve. Could do with one more here. Still a break point for Thiem. Oh, wow.
Thiem.
Not to check to no. In fact, doesn't even want it checked. It's a fourth double fault for the 11-time Barcelona champion. And he gifts the break to Dominic Thiem, who leads by 3-2 first set. Oh, well. Talked about just how well Rafa Nadal served yesterday. And this wasn't what we were expecting.
Not really. But that shows you it's a very complicated sport, tennis, because the one day you can hit a lot of winners with your forehand, and the next day you can not put a forehand in the court. So always have to try and find solutions for everything.
So from here, I mean, he's hit 5 second serves, Nadal, and he's missed 4 of them. So does that mean he needs an adjustment? I mean, yeah, he keeps missing, so surely it does, but of course he's fearful of the return from Thiem.
Yeah, I think maybe that's also, we mentioned that he was being more aggressive on the second serve, so maybe he's going for a bit too much. Maybe he has to try and make the second serve a bit safer. It's tough to say.
Chit-chatter all around this piste Rafa Nadal.
Everyone,
I think a little bit in shock with that previous game from Nadal. 4 double faults already from the Spaniard, and it's Dominic Thiem who has rather been gifted an early break of serve here.
Seguem rapidamente, sisplau. Por favor. Sisplau. Tiene un problema, Rafael, en la pierna.
No, ya lo sé, pero que se siente, que le hagan un sitio.
Sí, es que el otro que está ahí también tiene problema.
Gentlemen,
Merci.
needing to take a seat, because of course anyone behind the stands, standing up, will be in the eye line. Oh, it's just a devilish and intelligent serve and drop shot from Thiem.
15 long.
Yeah, was hiding the drop shot very well there.
30-0.
Exchange that Thiem was on top of.
30 love. Durante 0. 40 love. Fault.
It's 10 out of the last 12 points for Dominic Thiem. And there is a feel of a bit of shock and awe around this stadium.
4 games to 2.
I mean, that's not what people want to see. But so far, team is playing very well.
There is the Nadal camp. I'm sure well, there's not too many looks of concern just yet, but I'm sure inside they may be a little worried by what's happening to the great champion in this first set. I mean, with Dominic Thiem is in the previous round against Guido Pella, we talked about that first set and the intensity of it. Do you think that was almost the ideal preparation for this encounter?
Yeah, I mean, that's what you should try every time you play a match. But I think the ideal preparation was that he was also a lefty, Pella, and I think that helped him already. Maybe, yeah, putting up some tactics to play that match against Rafa as well.
Nothing coming easy to Nadal right now, but that's a lovely, delicate little touch off the feet.
15 goals. 15 all.
Beautiful half volley. Everybody's always talking about the power of Nadal, but he's got great touch too.
Gains are 30. 15, 30.
What can he change here, Gilles?
It's a good question. I mean, Thiem is playing really well, so I mean, you can see that most of the points Thiem is dictating. That's quite a surprise to me. Should try and be a bit more aggressive, finding more length in his strokes.
Gets it done in the end. Rock solid on the overhead.
But he has to come up with some very good shots to win points.
30 all.
Just a fourth winner for Nadal. He's made 8 unforced errors so far in this encounter. 4 of those off the serve.
Let. Third service.
gotta say, that's more like it from Nadal, who was able to turn the rally around, but
30-40.
once again, it's Thiem who comes out on top.
30-40.
There was a moment in this rally where Thiem just decided to play half volleys. He took it very early.
Another break point for the Austrian.
Thiem.
Oh, he hasn't missed it by much.
Equals.
Looking to get on top of the serve early, Thiem.
Deuce.
Again, gorgeous tennis from Dominic Thiem.
Avantage. Thiem.
Didn't do so good with the cross forehand there, Thiem, but Nadal was not able to take advantage of it.
A better forehand. Certainly feeling the match against Struff.
Equals.
In the big moments, he used this crowd very well, did Nadal, to get himself going. To get that drop shot right. Just wonder if Nadal can hold here. Will this be a turning point?
Avantage. Nadal.
Kind of missed the drop shot a little bit. A little bit too high, a little bit too long. For a guy like Nadal who moves quick. Kind of an easy finish. But you just love the positive attitude, the energy. Down 4-2. But hanging in there. Wow.
It's monstrous hitting from Dominic Thiem.
Equals.
But again, Nadal has a tough time of getting that forehand long, deep.
That has been the thing all week. As much as there have been signs of Nadal improving, the forehand still hasn't been the venomous shot that we know it can be. Oh, yes. Well, this is just magical tennis from the Austrian. In the zone right now.
Avantage. Thiem.
Beautiful slice, stayed very low. And then perfect backhand down the line.
Another break point for the world number 5.
Great way to save it.
The trusty lefty slider.
Equal.
You knew a thing or two about that serve, Gilles.
I use it sometimes.
Lat. Good service. Avantage.
You can see a big difference from Dominic Thiem also, the way he steps into the court and takes those backhands early. Putting so much pressure on Nadal. Fourth break point in this game.
Slightly conservative with the return there, Thiem. Just a reminder that if you go conservative against Nadal, you're going to be in trouble. Just drifts wide, but again it's Thiem who's dictating the play. But if Nadal can somehow wriggle out of this game, psychologically it could be huge. His team will know he's had a big chance to have a very healthy lead in this first set.
Equal.
Still we go on. Over 12 minutes this game.
In my opinion, is also thinking about his forehand being too short and trying to go too much on that one now.
That's it. Just long. Avantage, Nadal.
It's going to be massive for him if he wins this game.
Good news for him is that the double faults have stopped as well.
Merci.
4 in the first couple of service games. It's a big, big hold for Nadal. Ends a run of 3 straight games too for Dominic Thiem. Had a chance to make it 4 straight. Just a number of breakpoint opportunities. That could be a psychological uplift for the Spaniard. Team leads 4-3 though.
¿Cuál es? Chica, la raquette all'incordoador. La raquette all'incordoador. Perdón. Dates. Javi. Can we have some dates for Nadal, and we send 1 racket from him to the stringer?
Okay, on the way.
Thank you. And the dates for Nadal.
Nadal just sending one of the rackets off to get restrung. Last game, incidentally, over 14 minutes. So now it's going to be a real test, isn't it? I would have thought for Dominic Thiem. What's his response? He's been playing great so far. Can he put the disappointment of not going up a double break behind him?
It's very tough. He had 4 break points in this game. But yeah, Nadal came up with some good tennis, so now it's going to be very tough, very interesting to see how he's going to react. So far, he's been very good on his serve. He's only lost 3 points on his serve so far.
And the easy thing to do from anyone watching this is to say, well, he was still bossing most of the points. And those are the positives, but it's very much easier said than done. Does have new balls here, though. World number 5, serving 4-3. No. Yes. I thought he just pushed it wide. And Nadal stamping it out. It was a great point, though, from Thiem. Just about gets away with the volley.
Yeah, right on the line. But it was funny that during the point, there was one ball where Thiem kind of hit to the middle, and Rafa hit a backhand. He kind of almost ran around his forehand to hit the backhand. Never seen him do that.
It's interesting as well, because we're so used to seeing players attack to the backhand side of Nadal, keep it away from that forehand, particularly right-handers like Thiem. And that's generally been his tactic today, the Austrian. But you're kind of thinking, with the way that Nadal is struggling off the forehand side, he could go into that wing more often.
I think it's something that you should do anyway, even if Nadal's forehand is good, if he's on a good day. Because he's always expecting you to hit to the backhand. And you kind of, when you attack him to the forehand side, it's not easy for him. His forehand is actually, I mean, his forehand is good overall. We're all good with that. But his forehand is actually very, very good when he moves around his backhand and hits it from that side.
Again, there was a couple of examples in that point, the loopy high ball down the middle, and Nadal Again, deciding just to sit on the backhand wing.
15-13.
This now is a very big point after the previous game.
Sisplau, sisplau. Let. First service.
Oh,
It's another rocket.
that's exactly what I meant. Attack the forehand side.
It's so easy to do as well, isn't it?
So easy. Beautiful.
Oh my, that is just massive.
Durante 30. 40-13.
And again, hitting that first ball to the forehand, and then the short ball, short forehand comes from Nadal, and then just swinging through.
Oh yes, he can do no wrong right now, Dominic Thiem. I like the move from Nadal, but it's still Thiem who ends up winning the point, and with it the game.
Team Guanyan.
It was 15-30, and then he came up with 3 unbelievable forehands.
5 games to 3.
To use a quote from Spinal Tap, turned it up to 11. And when you consider the 14-minute game prior to that one, and being down 15-30, that was some gutsy tennis from the Austrian. And the pressure right back on Nadal, serving to stay in the set now at 3-5.
Para 15. Love 15.
Sumptuous.
Easy golf. 15 all.
Nadal saw how far Thiem was back there.
When you played Nadal on clay, I mean, you almost know that play's coming.
Yeah.
I mean, is there anything you can do?
Nope. He's using it very, very well.
stunning tennis all round, really. The ball striking capability of both of these players.
30-15. 30-15.
Both just trying to force and push and shove each other off the court. Both trying to hold their ground.
Duranta 15. 40-15. Duranta 30. 40-30.
Brilliant slider serve and backed up with the fire of the forehand. This is just the fourth winner that he's had off that wing so far in this one. Still trails 4-5. Thought it would be entertaining. Jill, it's been just that, hasn't it?
Yeah, very entertaining. Thiem is playing really, really well. Putting a lot of pressure on Nadal. Nadal is still struggling a bit with his forehand, but still is in the match. He had a tough game at to get almost a second break, but somehow came through and he's still alive.
As much as we've been critical of his forehand this week with regards to not quite being to the level we're used to, there's been no question of his competitive spirit and fighting ability throughout the week. Nadal said this week, he was talking about after the match against Leonardo Mai, he wasn't happy with the way he competed, which I've never heard him say before. But I think he wouldn't say that with what we've seen in this set. He's been fighting away. Most of the time he has been behind the 8 ball.
But I agree, there was something in that match against Meyer that yeah, he just wasn't having that positive attitude on the court. But today we cannot say that.
Scoreboard pressure on the shoulders of Thiem in this game as he looks to try and close out the set. He's yet to face a break point too. Did recover from 15-30 down in his previous service game.
It's the second one we've seen now in a row where he barely gets to the net with his backhand. I think Thiem is happy with those 2 free points he's getting there.
Correction, we play the points. Queimou la pelota mala. Sí, yo sé.
Did the umpire hear a noise there? Because I thought the line judge has actually called it in.
I didn't hear him call it out, line judge.
And there's the apology. So maybe Bernardo just heard something else. Carlos Bernardo's in the chair. so that the point will be replayed. Both players happy to do that. Takes advantage of the replay, Dominic Thiem.
Portland.
Three set points. That's more like it from Rafa Nadal.
Prata 15, 40-15. Cloud.
Well, Dominic Thiem has Rafa on the ropes. Wins a thrilling first set with some stunning tennis from start to finish.
6 games to 4.
It is the third seed who takes the opener, 6-4.
C'est Mohamed, see?
We've seen a phenomenal set from Dominic Thiem. He wins the set 6-4, hits 11 winners. Only 13 unforced errors considering the risks he's taking. It's very good. Nadal is actually not playing too bad. I mean, he's played a solid set. Just the forehand is not working quite well. Very impressive stats from Thiem on the serve. He's won 78% when he puts the first serve in, 75 on his second serve, which is very high against a guy like Nadal, who's one of the best returners in the game.
I hope you've got your breath back. It was a breathless first set, wasn't it? Just 2 minutes shy of the hour mark, which I suppose these days is a pretty short set for Rafa Nadal. That match against Guido Pella, I think it was 1 hour and 21 minutes for the first set there. You do just wonder what's going through Dominic Thiem's mind right now. Yeah, you're on TV. With a smile.
I think what he needs to do now is just stay calm. I think he played really well. I think it would be very tough to think that he was going to be able to keep that level, but even if he's playing a little less good, let's put it that way, he shouldn't panic. Just stay calm and focus. Because
when you were in a sort of an intensity battle like this one is. You know, that was a real intense first set. You then win the set or you lose the set. What do you have any mind patterns to get yourself back up and to keep your intensity high? Because you feel now is, you know, Rafa's gone for a bathroom break here. He's just played some brilliant tennis. There's going to be a bit of an adrenaline dump. Did you have anything that got you going again?
Yeah, I think the most important thing is just to forget about what just happened. I mean, the first set is over, that's it. But the match kind of starts again. And you have to focus now in the beginning of the set is very important for both of them. I mean, for Nadal not to give it away now, and for Thiem to show him that it's not over. I mean, he still needs to do to work very hard to win it.
So can he recover from a set down? As far as Nadal is concerned, I mean, we did see a reaction, you know, when he went to break down. Expecting him to change anything, though, moving into the second set, because we have seen a few of those types of errors, not just off the forehand, but a couple in the final game of the first set off the backhand side too. Yeah,
it's quite unusual. I don't know what that could be, but yeah, obviously I would tell him to be more aggressive. I think even though the forehand is not working that well so far, just focus on getting length again, pushing off the legs.
15 seconds. 15 all.
Huge hitting from Dominic Thiem.
15-30. 15-30.
Beautiful return. And we've seen that forehand inside out a couple of times now, and it's really working well for Thiem. And Nadal under pressure right away. 15-30, second serve. Oh.
You called it.
I called it.
I hope you couldn't hear.
Didn't call the double fault though.
15-40.
Two really great points then for Dominic Thiem. Second set. Here the big Vamos. The next point is a little tougher because this is the side that Nadal prefers, the slider out wide. Does he go slider out wide here?
Yeah, good question. I think so. He should. Yeah, I think it's a serve where he feels the most comfortable with. But the thing is also that his opponents know that. So you could maybe think that the team is expecting it.
Oh, yes. It's a big forehand winner and a big time for Rafa Nadal.
He goes. Deuce.
Look at how far he moves out of that court to go around the backhand.
touch, Nadal.
Again with the forehand, and look at the response and reaction from the 11-time Barcelona champion. How important could that game be? It's still Thiem who's asking the questions on the Nadal serve, but he's still only been broken once. He's hanging in there right now, Nadal.
Exactly what he has to do. Very tough game, but it's very important to get the hold there. Also, maybe those forehands give him confidence now for the rest of the match. But you kind of see that the forehand is actually the problem is when he's on the defensive. When he's attacking, the forehand is still very deep, very heavy.
Last time, Thiem, after he had chances to break but didn't, played a very good game. Can he do so again here? Love one. Just feel him a little bit of momentum for Nadal after that hold. That's a quite extraordinary drop shot. How about that for backspin?
Game 0. 15 love.
That was a tough one. Nobody expected that one.
Out. Game 0. 15 all.
And this was what you were making the point earlier on this week. And you were saying that left-handers don't have an advantage because the right-handers have that one too.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Just overcooked another one here.
30 goals. 30 all.
Yes, he has.
He has a tougher time attacking the balls now. Rafa has found more length in his strokes, more heaviness.
Oh, that's a beauty.
40-30. 40-30.
A little apology for the net cord. No apology for that one, though.
Full swing.
Oh, yes. What an angle that is from the middle of the court, too.
Eagles. Deuce.
But to me, the difference was the return. Return was very long. Thiem could not do anything. Good serve.
Avantage, Thiem.
Lovely soft hands.
Thiem.
Still hasn't faced a break point.
Okay, well.
Once again, an excellent
One
game
double.
under real pressure from the Austrian.
5th time Thiem comes to the net. 5th time he wins the point.
Which I think goes some way just to underline how confident and comfortable he's feeling.
Yeah.
And he's making the right decisions, isn't he, on the right balls? Almost every single time. It's a great get. Apology from Thiem, but
Thiem.
still got to give him a lot of credit there for finding the baseline.
Love 15.
Would you apologise for that?
Yeah, I think it hit the line and it was impossible for Nadal to hit it clean. I mean, yeah, I would apologize, yeah. But also Thiem is a very fair guy on the court. Very respectful to his opponents.
On top of that one. Do you feel the forehand is beginning to come back to Nadal?
15 goals. 15 long.
So quick to set there, Nadal. As that forehand was flying to him.
30-15. 30-15.
Made it very tough for Thiem to play that volley right into the feet. Very smart also, because sometimes players tend to go for the pass, but actually Nadal chose to hit down the middle, make him play the volley.
I didn't think it was possible, but we've gone up another level. Scintillating stuff from Dominic Thiem once again.
It's just going from smashing balls and then hitting a perfect drop shot with a lot of touch. So tough to do. Same situation as before. 30-all, second serve. Nadal under pressure again.
To describe what we're watching. It is relentless intensity of the rallies.
40-30.
Speed at which both of these guys are crunching the ball. How early they're taking the ball too.
Mal.
Done it again.
Sensational stuff.
Even
though the majority of this crowd, I think for Rafa Nadal, even they just have to appreciate this.
Yeah, I think what they're seeing here is really great tennis, so I think they're all happy. They obviously want Nadal to win, but getting a treat here.
Avantage Nadal.
Also apologizing for hitting the line.
It's another epic game. We're seeing lots of mini epics, aren't we, in this fantastic novel? Plenty more chapters to come.
2-1.
Nadal leads 2-1. because we've been so swept up in this wonderful encounter. Feels like a very, very long time ago that Daniil Medvedev booked himself into the final. A winner in the first semi-final, that was a thriller too. Medvedev defeating Kei Nishikori 7-5 in the third, so he awaits the winner of this one. But you get the feeling there's a fair way long left. I was going to say the match blossoming into something special, but it's kind of been something special from the start.
Let's see.
Has been a change though, hasn't there, from set 1 to set 2? You just feel Nadal starting to dictate a few more of the rallies.
Yeah, definitely. I think he's found his forehand. He's found his length in his forehand, and that helps him being more aggressive and helps him dictate the points. But you can also see Thiem has changed a little bit. I mean, we haven't seen many drop shots in the first set, but now in the second set he's used them perfectly. Great combination. Wide serve, forehand down the line into the open space. Same thing here.
40-15.
Seems quite easy tennis.
Yeah, both of these guys certainly make it look easy. It's taken 27 minutes, incidentally, for the first 3 games. So this would be a rarity if this was a comfortable hold for Thiem. And it is a comfortable hold. I'm always amazed with just how tough a mindset is in terms of, for what we're seeing here with regards to Thiem. You know, when you play someone like Nadal, what did you do off court before you played him, in terms of just because you had that epic win over him at Wimbledon, of course, and it's just relentless intensity, it feels, at the moment. And Thiem is able to deal with the fact he's not breaking, he's losing long juice games, but then he comes back, and that mentality, I mean, what did you do to get into such a good mindset?
Well, I think the most important thing is that you try and play every single match in a good mindset. Not only the matches against the top guys. And I think once you're able to do that, you're able to perform well against the top guys as well, because it's very tough to just change your mindset just because it's Nadal on the other side or because it's Federer. You have to try and do that against any opponent, every match.
Were there any psychological routines you did in practice, in training, that would set you for the matches? Or is it just a case of you have to be out there playing match after match to get that mindset?
Yeah, I think you have to do it in practice as good as possible, and then you have to use it in matches. I think it's by playing a lot of matches with a good mindset that you're able to do that all the time, that you're able to just switch into that mode, match time. And then, I mean, the things that are changing if you play a guy like Nadal is, I mean, obviously not for Thiem, because he's also playing on the big courts all the time, but many players, that play on the outside courts, and then all of a sudden they play a big match against Federer, Nadal, or Djokovic, and they play on a big center court. They always get nervous because of the whole surroundings. But at the end of the day, it's the same thing. The court has the same size. It's the same color. It's just all of these things around the court that change, and you don't have to get distracted by that.
Had to win the point 3 or 4 times, Nadal, but he did win the point.
Very good defensive skills from Thiem, but Nadal was just all over him there.
15 all.
I think now Nadal feels how everybody else is feeling when they play against him. How tough it is to finish a point.
The mindset that we have seen from Thiem today has been the mindset of a champion, hasn't it? I mean, this match has been relentless, and he's had a lot of disappointments, but still keeps coming back.
Yeah, not a great play from Thiem, using the slice. But how quick was Nadal on his feet to move around the backhand there and hit a forehand?
Magnificent. Even Nadal can't believe that one. It's a steal of a point from Dominic Thiem.
I mean, Nadal did everything perfectly in this point. But Thiem just came up with an unbelievable backhand to pass him.
2 break points for the world number 5. I mean, you almost have to laugh.
First one. See here? Yep.
Confirmed as in.
30-40.
First ace for Nadal. Of course it comes on a break point.
30-40.
Thiem, incidentally, 1 from 10 on the break points. Can Nadal come up with the goods again? Still a break point for the Austrian.
Oh.
He's been knocking on the door, Dominic Thiem, and finally it opens. As he gets the break in this second set, silence falls on this Pista Rafa Nadal court in Barcelona. Thiem leads 3-2 second set. Almost eerie after that ball dropped wide.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously they want Nadal to win, so they're disappointed with it, but I think everybody is also shocked how good Thiem is playing.
Well, this is it, isn't it? As in, you know, if Thiem does go on and win this match, which if he continues playing like this, there's a good chance he will. Maybe the media and the stories will be Nadal loses again on clay, but perhaps it should be Dominic Thiem is becoming the real deal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, so far he's played really well. I mean, okay, Rafa hasn't found the forehand that he normally has, but I mean, it's not like he cannot say he played a bad match there. I just think Thiem is playing really unbelievably well.
Time.
So Thiem finally taking another break point. He's 2 from 11 on break points. He hasn't faced a break point. So even though he's up a set and a break, it easily could have been better for him. He has been the better player here. And as Gilles was just saying, it's not been about Nadal playing poorly. It's all been about the man in your picture. Playing just sensational tennis, but can he keep it going? That's the question, and that's what everyone here on Pista Rafa Nadal is probably asking themselves. It's been enthralling stuff. Austrian up a set and a break now. Just a reminder, if he was to get the win here, he would go into illustrious company alongside Novak Djokovic as the only other player to beat Rafael Nadal more than 3 times on a clay court. No, he's just pulled it.
30-0.
And the problem here, Gilles, is with what we've been watching, it's tough to know what Nadal can do. And I mean, you said it yourself, it feels like Nadal's playing himself.
Yeah, it feels like it, yeah. I mean, I don't think he can do anything right now. I mean, he just has to try and hang in there and hope maybe that Dominic Thiem is gonna... his level is gonna go down a little bit. So far, he's been on top of him and without Nadal even playing bad. It's just Thiem is too good today so far.
Out of the last 13 points have gone for Dominic Thiem.
Thiem, pilotas novas sexual, new balls, please.
Second ace for Thiem in the second set to confirm the break. 4-2 Thiem.
4 games to 2.
And how about that with regards to backing up the break? Just a reminder, it is Daniil Medvedev who awaits the winner of this encounter tomorrow in the final. Medvedev reaching his 3rd final of 2019. He's won more matches than anyone else. Winning an epic against Nishikori earlier on. Will this turn into an epic? What has Nadal got left? Serving with new balls, 2-4. Everything finding the court.
Ecco, a ver. Sí. Sí. Está ahí donde está. ¿Dónde está?
Usually when you get a player looking this close, then it suggests that it catches the line. And that is exactly the case.
Go, Dominic.
No complaints from Nadal.
0-15. Love 15.
That's what Nadal has left. Has he just been outgunned? I saw it happen yesterday to Guido Pella, who played some terrific tennis in the quarters, but ended up just falling away because of the relentless nature of Dominic Thiem.
But we had the same situation in the first set, where Thiem had also chances to go up double break. Nadal found a way to hang in there.
Just wonder whether it's a point like that that may start to turn the tide.
15-30. 15-30.
Nadal has to play his best tennis now to have a chance to stay in this match.
Famous Vamos.
22. 30. Lat. Second service.
Called it. But everybody knows that Nadal is not going to just go away this easily.
Rafa Nadal for a reason. Thiem finds the line, Nadal doesn't.
Cannot believe it.
I think it goes without saying, this is a must-hold service game for Nadal. In fact, he still hasn't created a breakpoint opportunity on the Thiem serve. To expect him to break him twice at the back end of this set may be too much. Yeah, it's just too good. And how many times have I said that today?
Avantage Thiem.
This almost feels like a match point now. I don't see how, if he gets that second break, how Nadal can get out of this one.
You know what's coming, but you just can't deal with it.
Can't do anything about it.
Equal. Two.
Nope. Nadal having to work so hard, though.
One touch.
We haven't mentioned much is the
Nadal.
length that Thiem's been hitting with, especially off the return. It hasn't really allowed Nadal to get up the court at all today. Nadal clings on. He's hanging on in there right now. Overall, he's being outplayed. Showing the fighter that he is.
4 games to 3.
And the great champion he is. He's still alive. Keeps it to the 1 break in set 2.
¿Puede llevar a la raqueta, por favor? Esta. Esta, sí. Esta raqueta. Al stringer, sí. Al encordador. Sí. Time.
Just wonder
Rápidamente, sisplau.
how important that previous game would be. Of course, as Gilles alluded to earlier on, we saw almost the identical thing happen in the first set. Thiem under pressure in the next game. He was 15-30 down, came up with 3 huge forehands to get out of the game. Can he be as mentally tough this time? 4-3. What a way to start. Such an important game.
15 love.
Has served really well this afternoon. First serve percentage, 75%. He's won 79% of the points behind the first, 73% even behind the second. Just not allowed Nadal to get in control of many of the points. But he was able to gain control there.
I think that's what he needs to do now. He needs to take more risks. Because, I mean, so far, Thiem is even dominating the long rallies, which is something that Nadal is not used to, but that's why he needs to step it up now and take a few more chances and put pressure on Thiem, because so far Thiem hasn't faced any break points, so there's something he needs to do now.
Just pushed that one wide. And it was eerily quiet. All of about 15 minutes ago. You sense the excitement now.
15-30. See.
I just wish he'd hit the ball a little harder.
Is it possible to hit harder?
30.
Wow. What a combination again.
Is that the first time he made a certain volley in the match?
I think it may well be. It's a time to do it. And how cool was he with the volley?
Yeah. He's in total control. Looked like he was very sure that he was going to make it, because they didn't go back to the court to cover it if Nadal was going to get there.
Well, talk about deja vu. Similar sort of story, wasn't it? 15-30. Big chance for Nadal, but Thiem again just playing some brilliant tennis
5 games to 3
to get out of the game. And he's now just 1 game away from a second final here in Barcelona.
Merci.
Serving to stay in the match.
15-0. Long.
The right answer every single time.
15 off.
I mean, if he does get the win here, Thiem, what will it mean for the rest of the clay court season?
I mean, obviously it's going to give him a lot of confidence, but again, I think it's only the 3rd week now on the clay. I mean, there's plenty of time for all the other guys to get ready. And yeah, I mean, I've said it already before this match that Thiem was going to be one of the contenders for Paris, but still a long way to go there. And then it's different. There is best of 5 in Paris. We still need to beat Rafa in best of 5. It's still a different story than beating him here or in a Masters series in Rome or Madrid. But again, we're talking about stuff that's happening in 2, 3, 4 weeks, 5 weeks.
It just will send shockwaves, though, won't it, if Nadal can't turn this around. A second loss in a second clay court tournament in a row.
Let's put it that way. It's definitely not going to hurt Thiem if he wins today.
Oh, he's made it. Would you believe it?
And you know what? It's still not over. If he holds Nadal here, it's going to be tough for Thiem to serve it out afterwards.
30. Thiem. Duranta 30. 40-30.
It's been a delight either way, watching this one. Just one of those matches that just really makes you love this sport.
Merci.
Oh, wow. Made it look easy, but that was anything but.
Very good point.
Avantage, Nadal.
After the good serve, he chose to come inside the court, take the ball early and follow to the net, and finish with a very difficult overhead.
He's the king of clay for a reason. The 17-time Grand Slam champion is still alive and is trying to fight back.
5 games to 4.
I mean, again, I don't want to get ahead of myself because we know it's Nadal and we know how tough it is to try and win a match against him on a clay court. We've talked about it being possibly the toughest thing to do in sport, let alone in tennis. But if Thiem wins this next game, how will Nadal assess his performance here, do you think?
I think there has been big improvement compared to last week, compared to his first match here. And I think he's long enough in the game to know that there's going to be moments where he's going to be losing matches on clay. But I think he can be happy with his performance today, and I think he's going to gain some confidence from that as well.
Which just shows you how amazing this performance has been from Thiem, is in the fact that Nadal loses a match on clay and possibly still gains confidence.
Yeah, that's true.
these fans here on the Pista Rafa Nadal have been absolutely treated. It was a wonderful first semi-final that finished 7-5 in the third to Medvedev.
Time.
You may argue it's gone up a level in the second semi-final.
It's funny, you can see Nadal running to the baseline. Exactly what I wanted him to do. Show Thiem now that he'll be there for this last game, if it is the last game.
Hasn't faced a break point all match dominant team. But there is a little bit of scoreboard pressure here, looking to serve for the match. Wow, amazed he went with the drop shot.
Zero 15, low 15. Merci. Merci.
Well, he just got caught in no man's land.
I think he wanted to play serve and volley there, but then decided, after taking 2 steps inside the court, that it wasn't a good idea.
Estão preparados, sisplau. Merci. Merci. Merci.
Got him. And listen to the roar.
Nadal's first break points of the match. They come at the right time.
La Porte. Sisplau. Sisplau. Merci. Merci.
Now Thiem's got to keep his composure. Just think about point per point. Not thinking too far ahead. One by one.
He's found a number of great first serves in this game, but Nadal just keeps finding the return. Oh my, again. What are we going to see next?
Seems like in this game, Nadal is getting everything. Thiem has to play the perfect point to win it.
3 break points become just the one. If he has missed this, there's going to be a lot of pressure on the second serve.
It's good.
It's good. What a serve. It's a 5th ace for Thiem. And they don't come more timely than that.
What a way to come back from love 40 in this moment.
Oh, it's so big. Just monumental hitting once again from Dominic Thiem. Outgunning Nadal again.
Big forehands, left, right.
Merci. 6 blanc. 6 blanc.
2 hours and 4 minutes, and Thiem has a match point. For a 4th year in a row, Dominic Thiem takes down the king of clay on the dirt. The Austrian with an astonishing performance that once again gets the rest of the tour to sit up and take note. Many will look at this match and think Nadal has lost again on clay. But believe me when I say it was all about the amazing performance of Dominic Thiem. It was a terrific effort from Rafa Nadal, who showed so much fight and courage and character to hang in there. But at the end of the day, it was Dominic Thiem who just outgunned him.